have icicles hanging off our shelter. But what we don't have is a bunch of snow lining the area around the shelter, so that's a good thing. Little layer of ice on the picnic table on the rocks over there, so I guess when we get walking we will have to be a little cautious of black ice on rocks. But we made it through the night all right. I had my Thinsulate shirt, and then I had a medium weight fleece over that, and then I put the hoodie on over that. And then I used that blue tarp or ground cloth over my feet in the sleeping bag, and that seemed to keep me toasty warm. So we're warm. Got a little condensation on the end of the sleeping bag, so I'm letting that dry out. Taking a little extra time today. It's 7:30, so just kind of taking our time getting out of here. Figure let it warm up a little bit more. Doesn't look like it's going to rain or snow or anything more. Looks like it's just going to be overcast, so should be good for walking. So we'll continue to get ready, and we'll talk to you soon. Hey everybody, so we're packed up and we're back on the trail, and we're getting ready to rock. And I just thought this rock was pretty cool. This is the shelters just behind us, maybe 1/10 of a mile or something, so I thought I'd just stop and do a little vision of that. That's cool. Just kind of set up there like it belongs there and has always belonged there. All right, so not really sure how far we're going to try to make it today. A couple different shelters. It's sun's out. It's kind of warming up. You can probably hear the melting ice falling off the trees, and so I take that as a good sign. And so I don't know. Probably should have my raincoat on because there's enough of it. Drops falling. I'm probably going to get a little wet, but I'm assuming equally all dry as the day goes on. So anyways, pretty good night. Looking forward to today. So let's hike on. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but just want to try to capture the mist on the mountaintops or between the mountaintops. Really cool. Hopefully you guys can see it. Got a lot of birds trying to escort us today. Kind of weird. Last night you could see for 30 miles. Now it seems like you can only see for a mile or two. All right, so we're passing this. This is really pointed north, or for people walking north. And I have to say, if that's the end of the Priest coming down, people headed south have a much harder time with the Priest than people headed north. So all you Nobos, you got robbed. the Priest is something entirely different for Sobos. So I just want to put that disclaimer out. We earned it. I'm not sure if Nobos earned the Priest title. So, but let's hike on. All right, so I crossed over to my raincoat. Kind of walking in a mixture of sleet and snow. And, well, it looks good over there. And I certainly hope that's blowing this way. It doesn't look as good over there. And so we'll see. I just thought, you know, I've got that black hoodie. And last night it played a big part of keeping me warm throughout the night. And so as I walked and it got a little heavier, I thought I didn't want to let that thing get wet because I may need it again tonight. I know it's supposed to warm up tomorrow, but I'm not sure what the current forecast for tonight is. Hopefully we'll get reception soon and we can find that out. But we're good. We got protective gear, so let's hike on. Great view of Spy Rock. Unfortunately, when we get there, I don't think we're gonna have a great view. So let's hike on and see what we got. Here we are on top of Spy Rock in the George Washington National Forest. Obviously, a little misty and cloudy, so steals a little bit from the view, but still kind of neat. Nice 360-degree view. Wish it was a little clearer. I'm sure it's a magnificent view, but it's a good view nonetheless. We got to get back down to our pack. There's a little camping ground just below the rock here. So, but no one's up here. Have not seen anyone. A couple day hikers yesterday. We started walking up the Priest, but since then have not seen a soul. So awesome time to just be alone with our thoughts. Let's hike on. Well, there's something you don't see every day in the woods. I would guess that I don't know. My first guess is that somebody used it to haul deer after they've shot a deer. But maybe they camp around here and use it to haul firewood, or did. I assume with no tires on the rims, they don't anymore, but nonetheless, interesting things you find in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere. Well, we're hiking on, and we're 10 miles into today's hike, and I think we've literally seen it all from a weather standpoint. Cold, freezing sleet, rain, And then it kind of warmed up a little bit, so I took off the raincoat, put the hoodie back on, and now we've rolled into some serious fog, and seems like it's gonna start raining again. So I don't know, but we're doing all right. I don't know what's to be seen around here, because again, you can probably see behind me, fog's pretty deep, pretty thick, I should say. And I shouldn't be talking because we're hiking uphill. So let me stop that and let's hike on. Woo! And so here we are. We're more than a mile outside of where we want to camp. Cow-Calf Gap Shelter. As you can see, the fog has stayed with us pretty much all day. The sun is kind of trying to shine through, but just ain't got enough wattage. So, good day. Man, we chose right when we chose flip-flopping out of Harper's Ferry. I've seen one person all day, actually one person since right when we started up the Priest yesterday of between 3 and 4 o'clock. There was a bunch of day hikers, and that's the last person I seen up until about an hour and a half ago. We ran across Songbird. Songbird is got the week off and just decided to come out here and section hike from Glasgow to Waynesboro. So we talked to her for maybe 5 minutes, no more than that. And then she went northward and we continued southward. But again, just solitude. That's what we're getting. And now the fog makes it even seem more so. So, anyways, like I said, a little more than a mile, so let's get at it and get to camp. Hey everybody, so here we are in the Cow-Calf Mountain Shelter, I guess it is. Little too far away from the trail for our liking, about a half a mile off the trail. So if I had it to do all over again, I probably wouldn't have come down here, but we're here. The challenge for tonight is the fog is still here. And the problem with fog when you're camping is fog has a way of getting on everything. And so it's almost impossible to keep stuff dry because it doesn't matter where you are or what you do, fog will find its way in. So right now I've got our ground cloth over our sleep bag, and hopefully that'll keep it a little dry. You know, something we'll have to deal with tomorrow. Hopefully it's supposed to be around 55 or something, so hopefully we get a chance to kind of dry our stuff out a little bit. We'll see. Only planning like a 15-mile day tomorrow, so maybe we'll get up early, get it done, and have a few hours in the evening to dry stuff out. That's probably a good plan. So anyways, interesting day. With starting with the ice and snow and rain, and then going to a little more moderate temperature, and then by the end of it the fog rolled in and just kind of covered everything. So, but we ended up going almost I think it was 17.5 miles, so pretty good ground covered. And that'll leave us with, like I said, I think 15 tomorrow, and then probably about 10 on Thursday to get into Glasgow. And then we'll probably take a Nero and resupply and get ready for the push farther south. So anyways, hope you had a good day. I'm going to do a little reading, and then I'm going to call it a day. So we'll see you tomorrow.